So we're going to play with the hanging leg series, okay? So this comes actually from Bhagavad. It's actually a warm-up exercise. It really opens up the hips. So there's 3 different parts. So and it's the arms, the legs, and then there's the touching. So you're touching hands and legs. So the way it works is like this. So let's start with the hands. So you're turning the hands and the shoulders like this, so that you're going like this, right? You're turning. Now your head is staying forward, but your upper body changes. As you're doing that, you're also swiveling your hips, right? So that is going to affect how your legs go. So there's the inside, there's the outside, and the inside outside. So there's 3 different parts. So let's do this very simple. So one hand is here, one hand is there. So you're going to bring it down, and as the hand comes down, this hand goes up, right? This is 1. And then as you get to 2, this foot comes up and this hand goes up. Your hip is turning from here to here, right? So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And then to complete it, we're only going to do 5. The same idea. We're going to go this way. So notice how my hip is facing that way, but it's going to finish that way. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to combine that. So we're going to go one side. So the opposite hand, opposite foot touch, but it goes through this touching. That's very important because it's about timing, it's about coordination. And the key element is you're not doing any extra effort to reach the foot. It's more the foot comes up as the hand naturally comes down. So you could, without even touching it, you could just do that, right? It's this idea. And you see this a lot in folk dances like Russian, Ukrainian, Georgian. There's a lot of different types, even probably Irish. So the feet come up, but you're tapping your foot. So your hand kind of comes here, but your foot also comes up to the hand. So you're not reaching. This is very important because you don't want to be leaning, because it'll break your structure, throw your balance off, and all that kind of stuff. So let's do this again. So we're going to go 1, now together, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that does that. So that's called the inside hanging leg. So the contact point is the opposite hand, opposite foot, right? Like that. Now we're going to do the outside hanging leg. And the outside hanging leg is the leg goes towards the outside. So it's not straight back, because that's still inside. Outside would be that. So it's this kind of thing. So the knee goes internally rotated, the foot goes externally rotated like that. And notice if I do this correctly, I can just leave my hand here and I can kick my hand, right? So the idea, now, the hand is going to be a little different. When we're doing this, it was more of a circular. So it's kind of doing this, right? You're just kind of doing this. This one is going to be more of this up and down. So it's going to go this kind of rotation. Instead of this type of, so there's different types of rotations. This rotation, right? So this is an internal rotation of the elbow, right? But this one is going to be more of this kind of rotation where it's going to turn almost the shoulder, right? And then it's going to go up and down. You're still going to tap, but you're going to be moving the hips more. So it's still going to be doing this. So we'll do one side, then the other side, then both sides. So we're going to go 1, outside, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Then the same thing. So if we want to use this hand is up, same idea, but we're going to go for this leg. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Now we're going to do both together. So we're going to start on this side again. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So it's this kind of action, right? So you're still doing, your arms are doing this, right? So the idea is really kind of working, so we're working not only the hips and the knees and the ligaments in the knees, we're working the wrist and the forearm as well as the shoulder, right? Okay, so that's the second one. So we're gonna do both together. We'll do 3 of each. 1, 2, 3, and then we go 1, 2, 3. Or we can just do it on the same leg. So we will start on this leg. So we go like this, right? And then we go this way, right? So you can do it that way too. So we can play with it, and there's different variations. Now the last one is not traditional, but I think it works really well, and that's the inside-outside hanging leg. So this time, it's gonna be like the first one, opposite hand, opposite leg. Except instead of coming this way, we're gonna go this way. So that means your hip is going to go out, and your other arm is gonna go out. But you're also going in towards the back, right? So you're meeting in the middle, not meeting in outside, you're meeting inside it. So that's why we call it inside outside, because you're going inside, you're going outside to go inside. So it looks like, so basically, same idea, this hand is up, and you go like that. And then see how my hip is turning that way? And then you go again, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? And then do the same thing on the other side. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we do both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So this works. This is stretching here. It's also working your hamstrings. It's also working the rotation of your shoulders, because you're kind of doing this, right? And you're doing this and this, right? But your shoulders are rotating up, rotating down, and as you're turning, and then as you're turning, you're going like that. So you're also twisting your torso. So you can put it all together. This is one of the things I like to do in many of my classes, not even martial arts classes, but they work really well. So here's how you do it. We're gonna do 5. We're gonna go inside, right? And outside, and inside, outside. Then we go inside, outside, inside, outside. That's 1. So we're just gonna continue with that. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. And then, so that's, it's agility, it's cardio, it's coordination, it's stretching, it's a lot of things, a lot of circulation, and it also loosens up the fascia, specifically the tendons and the ligaments in the leg, which are very important for everything, whether it's martial arts, Pilates, bar, gymnastics, all yoga. So play with it. So this is called that hanging leg exercise. So there's inside, as I said, going inside, there's the outside, then there's the inside outside where we're gonna go. And then you can do it on one side, you can do it on both sides, you can do them together. All right, that's that. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.